guys earlier today, but a decent amount of scuff took a bit of time to get into the game and everything. Hold on. Where is... Okay, there it is. Hold on. Let me just... There we go! I gotta put my cape back on, but I accidentally disabled it entirely. I can fix it, but it'll take, like, a while. I have to manually go in and bring the transparency of, like, every layer back. So, you know what? I think for BARD training today, we don't need the cape. That's just gonna take longer. Why am I gonna fix the cape when we can start right now? I think that's good enough. Give me 1 sec. Oh, that is way too much. In the middle. This should be better, okay. We can still exist in this form. Do I have a BARD hat? I have a crown. I shouldn't put any hats on. Oh my god. I like how it just kicked me off the furniture. When I put the game back on, it's like, here you are on the ground. By your house. You can't be in it. You can be by it though. Close enough. Also TGM, I know 56 months is crazy. Thank you for the 56 months though. Chat's not loading for me. Hold on. Let me try to bring it back. There we go. Do bards have an option for instruments like a flute or something? Of course! You can play instruments in the game. It's really cool, Noah Spadowski. I'll show you. Well, right now I said I'll show you, so I'll try to remember how to do it. I was gonna say, oh no, I'm too busy, but I actually just don't remember. It's been a while. Actions? I know there's a button for this. Oh, performance! You can pretty much play anything. Wait. Almost. It's difficult, I find, so I don't use it very often. Attempts are made. Oh my god, what an early raid, Mia! Thank you for the return raid. I had a nice break and I cooked some food. Thanks for the raid, I appreciate it. Because I'm a YouTube streamer, whenever I take a break, I usually just end stream, so... I raided Mia earlier. Thank you so much for the raid. I'm a revenge raid. Thank you for the revenge raid. I appreciate it, even if that wasn't your intent by the word revenge. I appreciate your revenge. They never give out the exact details, but they said the way the houses are programmed, they can't save your location when you log out. Really? It always put me into a default position with the free company house, so I thought it was like always outside the door. I was weirded out that I landed at the end of the stairs this time. It was different. Interesting. So I guess mileage may vary. I was floating. That's so awkward. Hold on, let me set my timers. Pew, pew, pew. Stop. 1. Okay, now the other timer. 15 minutes. Bam! Everything is good! Have a great new beginning food too! Nice! Hope you enjoy your food! Wait, are you also sick? I should probably buy some orange juice. I need to also get over my sick. It's a rough, man. When you're a streamer, being sick is so hard. Because every time you talk, it feels like death. My throat feels so swollen. I'm trying everything to shake it off. Ironically, singing did kind of help, so maybe I need to do more opera. Opera loosens up everything, so if it's the muscles being tight, that would help. Should be that way for bid. Me too. It sucks. It is what it is, though. We gotta be strong and fight and do our best. While not overdoing it, of course. Also, hello, Papa. Level 60 to 70, yeah. I did already finish some of them, but we never got to finish the quests because my internet died mid-stream. So I had to come back and do it another day, and that day is apparently today. I love Fiery Red. Did you turn squash into a snack? Yeah! I just cooked it in a tiny bit of lemon juice, soy sauce, olive oil, and syrup, just to try to make it really moist and easy on the tummy. Because I want to try to go to bed really early. I'm a little worried about getting hungry, but I can't sleep a couple hours before sleep, so I don't have much choice. It's like this kind, hold on. They were on sale. Really, really cheap. So I decided to grab some. I don't eat them very often, because usually they're kind of expensive. Hold on. I don't know the best way to cook them. I have one more, in case you guys have any ideas. I'm getting a picture of what they look like on the plant. I didn't air fry it this time because I thought this one being moist would be better. These! They're like the size of a small fist. And I didn't really know what to do with it. So I just fried it in very simple stuff that I thought couldn't possibly go wrong. It is rather yummy, but I don't know what else to do with it. Maybe I'll try air frying the other one, we'll see. Very dinner. Have a good dinner! Sorry that energy is still a bit on the lower side today. I really didn't want to cancel the Final Fantasy stream, though. I really wanted to knock out more of the grinding. The flavor's really good. It's really flavorful. I really wanted to make sure that we can keep making steady progress. And I didn't think the BARD quest really required too much of a high energy day. I figured it'd probably be fine. We can blast through. And then my next stream is probably going to be... Let me check something. Maybe Fatal Frame on Wednesday? Yeah. It comes out on March 12th. But the embargo, I think, means I can play it sooner. So I'm gonna see if I can play Fatal Frame on Wednesday. And then Thursday is probably going to be reacting. There's some game announcements. And then Nikkei collab and probably a member stream. I know Thursday is a bit of an odd day for that, but I think it would be good. Or maybe Merry Bunny Garden on Thursday and Nikkei on Saturday. I don't know. I asked someone about if they're available, but I haven't heard back yet. So I might have to ask someone else if I don't hear soon. A bit worried about that. I don't know if they've been online since I asked, so following up is probably okay. I just don't want to spam them in case they're not interested, you know? I don't like bothering people. That's very much okay to say no. Is Merry Bunny Garden stream safe? I'm sure it's fine. It's probably okay. In general, I feel like if Brown Dust 2 is fine, unless a game is actually explicit, it's going to be safe. Yeah. Hello, Obake. My brain. Is anyone else having a brain day? Was Brown Dust 2 fine? No. I had to censor it. You know, if I'm having a brain day and my brain is giving up and I'm that sleepy, maybe it's a good day to go to sleep early. Maybe it was meant to be. It's one of those weird days where like my sinuses are so fucky. Even hearing my voice come out of my head sounds wrong. Just because, I don't know, my ears are like congested. Like I hear myself and I'm like, who's that? That doesn't sound like me, even though it is me and it sounds like me. It doesn't to my brain. I don't know how to explain. It's like I woke up and the entirety of reality is wrong. Brain day, yeah, it's a brain day. Comfy Joey. You know what? Yeah, DST needs to end, yeah. Yeah. So, I saw a post. I think it was AI written or some sort of copy pasta. But morbid curiosity led me to keep reading it on Twitter a few days ago, and it's in my brain right now, and I'm like, There was a random post theorizing that every time we fall asleep, we don't actually fall asleep, we die. Because when you're asleep, briefly, as it shifts into dreaming, your consciousness ends. And if life is a consciousness, do you die every time you fall asleep? And then when you wake up, it's like the reason you feel all groggy and out of it for a few minutes, because you're actually a new person who just woke up, your new existence, and you need to take a few minutes to adjust. You're a new person born with all these memories, and you're like putting it all together and trying to make sense of the weird world you were just born into. I'm pretty sure it was nonsense, but I read it and I was like, that feels so correct for my experience of what it feels like to wake up in the morning. Because every day I wake up and I'm just like, for hours. Not gonna lie, for at least one day, it got me spooked to go to sleep. Because I was like, what if I'm about to die? Because you think about it, what happens when you die? It's not that you're sad, you're dead, or you're lonely or anything. Your consciousness ends. What if every time we lose our consciousness, that's what happens? We die. No, it's not a new body. It's a new consciousness in our existing body. Yeah? Like our soul dies and then a new one's born or similar. Just woke up from a nap. You died. Congrats on the rebirth, apparently. It's pure nonsense, I'm pretty sure. And then they were talking about how anesthesia is the same thing. If sleeping is dying, anesthesia is murder. People willingly make you lose your consciousness. They kill you. And now the person who wakes up isn't the same person that went to sleep. The person who went to sleep no longer exists. It was this crazy trip of a post that was either written by AI or written by drugs. I'm not really sure which. I got consciousness black hole. That was weird. That's only the case if you don't wake up. Can you say with 100% certainty that you are the same person that fell asleep in your body? Do you have evidence? When you woke up mid-surgery, does that mean you revived against their will? I guess so. Also, high five. I also woke up mid-surgery once. It's not a very pleasant experience, is it? Doesn't feel too great. You know, if I could, like, go back in time and not wake up during surgery, I think I would much rather not do it personally. But I mean, it was an important surgery, so whatever. But the waking up part, I think I'd rather not. It was a doozy. Did you have pain though? For me, I didn't have pain. But I was definitely awake and I couldn't communicate. And all I could do was watch the terrible things they were doing to my body, and I was like, oh no. It was like, how do I word it? It was like, sleep paralysis almost. Oh, hernia, what a terrible one to wake up. For me, I was having the roof of my mouth cut off and like re-sewn to my gums. And I woke up to like, it didn't hurt, but I still felt sensation. I woke up to like this ripping, tearing feeling that was sending vibrations through my skull. And I could feel the ripping. And I could hear the ripping. And I could see the ripping. And I could see all the blood they had to take away from it. But I couldn't communicate or ask them to stop or like anything. So all I could do was watch it in horror. And then I woke up and I was really mad. Yeah. They actually wanted to do the surgery without putting me out. But I was like, I really need at least a sedative for this because this sounds very traumatizing. And I don't wish to go through with this surgery, but I realize I have no choice. So can you at least like put me out? And they were like, okay, fine. And then I wake up. And it turns out that if you consume certain things, they can cause you to be more resilient to sedatives. And that's how I found out I might actually be pretty resilient to sedatives. Because some medication that I have to take can be classified as a sedative. So when I have to be sedated, my body is just kind of used to that shit and it doesn't sedate properly. Yeah. You were like, I'm glad they noticed. Because Could you communicate, or were you just lucky that they noticed and then like did something to put you out again? I'm glad that it worked out either way, but that sounds awful. I guess we're ready to get started in a sec. Did all the important stuff. I was correct in asking to be checked out, yeah. Well, my main reason is I have a lot of dentist trauma. I've had like a lot of dental work in my life. And like I said this before, I think, but I didn't lose a single tooth naturally. Every single one of my teeth that I lost was because I had it pulled. So having to get those needles again for dental work it's just something that I've had too many times, and I was like, I really don't want this. I toughed out my recent filling without a sedative, but I wasn't ready to tough out my gums being ripped open and re-sewn elsewhere. That was the idea of the surgery freaked me out so much that if I was awake, I'd probably quit mid-surgery and be like, never mind, I'm going home. So I kind of had no choice. I really had to tough it out and get a sedative because I seriously would have like stopped mid-surgery and asked to go home. The idea of that surgery freaked me out more than the surgery, although it was kind of awful. I have to chill real quick, and then we can get into doing the BARD quests. So, a couple things I wanted to share real fast. One of them I shared during the last stream, but just in case you guys don't know, we do have a special raffle during our spring sale right now, and I do have a promo going out for this every so often. So, we have a spring sale promo where you can win a bunch of stuff. Every clearance item that you buy, so not every order, every clearance item, you can buy like 10 clearance items, you get 10 entries, gives you an entry into a raffle where I'll be announcing the winner on stream on April 10th. And you can enter up until March 23rd, and anything that ships before March 30th that's from the clearance section, will be available for a raffle entry, and some of the prizes are really good, as you can see. We have some pretty good stuff in clearance too. I pulled out some highlights to show you guys, but I also wanted to talk about the prizes a bit. We do also have free shipping until March 23rd as well, with a threshold of 99. And for the raffle, there will be 42 winners. I'll be announcing all 42 on stream, and the first prize, one winner, is going to get a Nintendo Switch 2 Mario Kart World Bundle, Fantasy Life I, The Girl Who Steals Time Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, Super Robot Wars Y, Resident Evil Requiem Special Edition Micro SD Express card, and 2 spare Joy-Cons, purple and green. And the second prize winner, there's going to be one winner that gets a Nintendo Switch Lite, a blue one, Fantasy Life I, The Girl Who Steals Time, Super Robot Wars Y, Dead in Vinland True Viking Edition, Shieldmate MX, and a Game & Watch Amiibo. Third place winner, there's gonna be 3 winners. Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 1, Chaos Code New Sign of Catastrophe, Venus Vacation Prism Photo Mode Acrylic Standee, Dead in Vinland True Viking Edition, and a Game & Watch Amiibo. And for the 4th prize, some 3 people are going to get Startup Company, Shieldmate MX, Montezuma's Revenge, Venus Vacation Prism Photo Mode Acrylic Standee, and a Game & Watch Amiibo. And the 5th prize, there'll be 2 winners, getting River City Saga 3 Kingdoms Duology, Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 2, and Splatoon 3 Fry Plush. And then there will be 42 winners, so a bunch of smaller stuff as well. And yeah, there will be a stream announcing the winners with a special surprise that I have not talked about yet, but I'm very excited about. The only hint I will give is that there is something I've been asking for a really long time because I want to have it properly. We may be getting it. But I can't elaborate any further. I'll let it all in. Mm-hmm. I don't know what you mean by purple dye. Mm-hmm. Anyway, it's gonna be a good time. I also wanted to show you guys some of the clearance stuff that relates to Final Fantasy. You might be interested in checking these out. This one is not really clearance, but I think you guys would appreciate it. We can just window shop for this one. It's a 6.5 scale model. It's a lightning model, and it is gorgeous. But it's also like $1 bajillion, which is why we're gonna window shop it instead of actually shop it. But I will drop the link in the description just in case anyone feels like actually shopping it. But I think most of us are gonna window shop. Lightning! Isn't she pretty? God, it's gorgeous. Look at her. I love the pose and the weapon. The details on the boots, the leather, and the weapons are so nice. Let's look at the lines in the fabric. The bag looks like corduroy. That's so amazing. I love the higher quality figures. I think I own one of them now. I was about to say I don't own any, but I own Kaine! She's so lovely on my shelf. But yeah, she is gorgeous. She is so gorgeous. And this one is really popular. It's the #1 search showing up right now if you search Final Fantasy on PlayStation. So I thought I'd show it to you guys, even though it's like $1 bajillion. I thought you guys might want to take a look at it. Yeah, 200 bucks. I know! The good news is we have other ones on sale. So I'm going to show you guys some cheaper stuff that we have from Final Fantasy as well. I know I like to window shop with the expensive stuff because it's really pretty. But I do also like to show you guys some affordable merch because I know, as someone who loves to collect stuff, I know how hard it is to find affordable merch. So I like to try to show you guys affordable merch when I can find it, like this one. She does. TGM, I actually put her on a different shelf than a lot of my other figures. I put her in my bedroom. There's a new shelf that I just cleared off that I had storing some snacks. But I finished off all the snacks and I've gotten into a better habit of snacking on like veggies instead of snacks. So I put her on my chips shelf, and I'm trying to use that as motivation to not buy enough bags of chips that I need a chip shelf. Instead I get Kaine. Oh, you're asking if I'd like a metallic purple dye. I don't see myself using it anytime soon. In case you think you could use it, but if you need to get rid of it, like, I'll take it. I'm a hoarder, I'll take anything. Up to you. We also have these Pixel Remastered standees. These ones are part of the sale, so you do get an entry into the raffle. If you grab this, they're $15.99, and it's like a little battle scene from the game, and it has Vivi! They're so cute. I love these. I feel like having one of these but like VTubers at some point would be pretty cool. So if you're a fan of the older games, this is a really unique, nice merch that I really like. I'll drop a link to that as well if you guys want to check it out. I tried picking some highlights to show you guys. Yeah, Final Fantasy 1. Oh, there's this one which is on sale. It's 50% off. It's expensive, but 50% off. This is a really good deal. To those of you who buy mid-range figures, you can get a kind of expensive one mid-range. Okay, hold on. This is part of the spring sale. Tifa! If we have any Tifa enjoyers out there, the posable Tifa figure is on sale for around $60. It's usually $120, so if you're looking to collect Tifa, now is the best time. Because she is half off. I love the fact that you can actually do that pose. The ball wrist, though, is a little bit cursed. Hello, D&D. Tifa enjoyer reporting. I'll send the link in case you want to check out Tifa. Comes with a bunch of stuff. That's a nice purple. Almost looks like the purple metallic dye. It's $64.99. Let me send it in chat. Hold on. Hold on, I have hiccups. $14, but it's another really nice 50% off figure that I thought you guys might want to see. A certain mommy from Final Fantasy something else. I didn't want to say to spoil it. Benedicta! I didn't even know we had Benedicta figures. There's only one left in stock. So if we have any Benedicta under... God, I really gotta finish. You know what? Mian has to make time to finish Final Fantasy 16. Or I have to make time to finish it. That game was peak. That was goddamn peak. Once I finish Kanto 1, I'm not gonna make any promises because I know what happens every time I make promises, but I wanna finish it! Yeah, any Benedicta enjoyers. We also have Opposable Benedicta. She was great. Such a fantastic character. Very well written. I enjoy every minute that she's in the game. She does regular. She's not the mom. She just has mommy vibes. She's not the mom. I accidentally hit some. Oh, that was a train. Okay. Cottage wall. Ooh. I wonder if I could try that out and see what it looks like. I will take it. I will take anything. I love things. Even though I hear chat in the distance just being like, Pam, no! Because you... Maple teriyaki. I know what I'm trying tomorrow. I have teriyaki sauce and I have maple. I've got some experimenting to do, clearly. This one... We only have 4 of this in stock. Has it arrived? I either haven't unboxed it or it hasn't arrived yet. I haven't seen it. Alamigo! You too can own the smell of Alamigo for 69% off. For $9.99, you can make your entire room smell like Alamigo. I actually was surprised that Blackwell's jail smelled as good as it did. So I'm morbidly very curious about Alamigo. I actually think this bottle's really pretty, unironically. It would be a nice bottle to refill with your own room smell. Once it runs out, you can put like some more sticks in and get your own scents, like with essential oils or whatever. But yeah, I want to see if it says what the smell is. Usually they have an estimate, so I'm trying to find it. I'll drop the link. Then let me see if I can find the scent for it. But it smells salty. Let me see if I can find it. Alamigo scent. Got it. Spicy fougere. So, base of citrus, herbs, and spices with leather and woody notes. Other than the leather, it sounds really good. I can't wait to finally find it so I can open it up and try it. Ooh, Old Charlian? The description for the Old Charlian smell is so good. Watery green. Apple, orange, plum, and citrus. Do we have Old Charlian? Kinda want it. No! We don't have it, and we never had it. Pain. How often do you glam? Pretty much once an expansion, honestly. I kind of just get one thing, and then I'm good with it. Let me see. Yeah. I don't know what other room scents we have. Let me see what other cities we have. Oh, when I search city, nothing comes up, so never mind. Wait, I don't know. Anyway, you can have Alamigo. You can look through PlayAsia. If there's more, we should see them. I think we have Rads at hand. That sounds familiar. I think we have that one. Good, have a good sleep, gamer! Need some new Charlie. I don't even know the difference. Espresso con panna, I still haven't been brave enough to try that because I don't like sour cream. But I have the recipe book. I bought the second recipe book, by the way. I did buy it. So I should be getting it, I think, in July. I ordered something with it that comes out in July, so I anticipate having it in the summer. Just in time to make some nice summery treats. Or maybe go, if I am able to travel at all to any conventions in the summer, maybe I can get a place with a kitchen. And do an off collab and we can cook. I kind of want to do the cooking part off stream though. And then we can just hand cam eat it. Just so we can relax and have fun. I don't know. Thank you for the gifts. 200 glam prisms should be enough. Yeah, I actually was running a bit low on those, I think, so I appreciate it. I was down in like, I think below 200, but I don't glam often, but I put a lot in the dresser, so that's very appreciated. I had a couple more things in the sale I wanted to show you guys. And then we can get into making some progress. Oh yeah, this one's really cute. I don't know how many of these we have, probably a decent amount. We do have the Realm Reborn acrylic blocks. I think we have some for other expansions as well. I was debating getting the one for Heaven's Ward, but I'm kind of not so sure on it because I think if there was a standee of like Emmerich wood, but just like a giant block that's not a character, I'm a little torn. But if you're looking for some nice cheap merch, it is rather cute. I want to see if we still have the Heaven's Ward one. We do. It's not on sale though. Like it's on sale, but not on sale as in cheap. But that's the Heaven's Ward one, if you've never seen it. It does have a Stinian on it though. He's on the bottom of the image. But I don't think Emmerich is on it. If he was, I would buy it in an instant. I would buy anything of Emmerich. They need to release something, man. I got into the game like a decade too late. Let me see. Taste test hand cam, yeah! It's a card under glass. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Man, it makes me miss when I went to visit, hold on. When I went to visit Aka and we did taste test. I think I just secured a copy of Merry Bunny Garden. Thanks to Underlings. So I think we can maybe play it this week. Let's go! I was kind of asking, like, hey, can CEO have a copy? I promote for free, you provide copy. Yippee! We'll see if that worked out. I hear two conflicting bards. Undertale and not Undertale. This is part of our spring sale as well. For anyone who likes to buy the music, the Endwalker OST. The Endwalker OST is 30% off, so you can grab it for $27.99, and it is eligible for free shipping if you're interested in grabbing music. It's a great one. The Endwalker music is what got me into the game largely. The Bunny Boys and the Endwalker song in the trailer were what convinced me to finally give it a try. So you can largely thank those. Have you gotten your hands on an hold on, my throat. What the fuck? Blech. Have you gotten your hands on an Emmerich Minion acrylic block? I haven't! I have never been able to find one. I'll have to look harder. I saw the post that they were coming out, but I haven't actually found them anywhere. I'm searching real quick. No, no, no! I just remembered something that came out, but I was too new to the series. There was an Emmerich figure. There was genuinely a figure of him that released like a decade ago. It's a chibi figure, but listen, I'm desperate. I'll take anything. Oh, I found his acrylic minion figure, but it's on eBay for $30. I'm not paying $30 for a minion acrylic block when I know $30 can buy like the full set. They almost got me, but I thought about it for a second. Speaking of minions, one thing that we just added for pre-order that you guys might like, there's a Minion Mini Puppet plushie collection. So for $59.99, you get all 6 of these. Yeah, $30. I gotta check the actual size, but you get all of these. Aren't they cute? Oh, they're finger puppets. Oh my god, we can... I could do like a finger puppet show, although I'd have to think of a plot. I don't know if I have that brain power. They're so cute. That's so precious. I never thought I'd see Final Fantasy finger puppet merch, but that is rather adorable. So I'll drop that. I thought they were just little figure puppets. I didn't realize they were like plushy finger puppets. We also have these. I actually did not get a close look at these, so we're gonna be looking carefully to see if there's anything exciting here. They are expensive, but there's a golden badge collection. They're gorgeous. So if you're making a Final Fantasy eat-a-bag, it's from some of the bosses. So we have Perfect Alexander. I know some of these by face, so it's not spoilers. I don't know the context. We're gonna keep it that way. Perfect Alexander, Heidelin, Zodiac, Omega, Warrior of Light, Xenos, Ecalvis, the Ultimate Weapon, Shiva, Hades, and Wicked Thunder. I don't know the context of any of these, but they're gorgeous! And the other photos are just kind of like the same thing. They are available for pre-order right now. If you like metallic-looking pins, they almost look like coins. They'd be really nice on like a hat or an eat-a-bag or something like that, so yeah. And why is someone playing the Sexy Sax Man song? I think that's the last one. I feel like it's just 2 bards trying to out-meme each other or something. Let's go do the bard quests before my internet inevitably dies again, so that we can actually knock them out and make some progress this time. I want to find the chibi Emmerich figure. You know what they need to give us? An Emmerich Nendo. For someone who's so popular, I genuinely don't know why he has such little, like so little merch. Look at my bank off that guy. For real. Do you know how many fangirls would spend so much money buying merch of him? But he gets nothing. Small characters get no love. And then all the fans just cry. Let's see. Let me know at any time if I have to adjust the volume or anything, okay? I am kind of lower energy, so we'll probably try to, hold on. We'll probably try to just knock this out, and then I might go to bed early if I can. If I can't, we'll stay up and knock it out. I do want to do a bit of grinding as well, though, if we can. But I'm hoping the stream will be 3 hours, or maybe 4 at most. Just because I really can't afford to stay up too late. God, I love the design of these things. This area, this Sylph area is so nice. You would buy them all? I would literally buy every single Emmerich merch. Like, does anyone doubt me? I don't think anyone doubts me. Unless they released, like, I was about to say unless they released, like, a golden ring worth $100. But I think I'd want that the most, actually. Then I can just marry Emmerich for real. I did find it a bit weird when Brucia had, like, VTuber merch that was a wedding ring. But if it's a character that's not an actual person, so it's not parasocial in any way whatsoever because they don't actually exist, hell yeah, I'll buy the wedding ring. I would buy it so fast that they wouldn't even realize it was for sale yet, and I would already own it. Ah. Okay. Oh yeah, we're tracking down the spy. I forgot what was happening because my stream died. Because my internet perished last time we were doing this. And then I pivoted. I thought for like collabs and stuff, healer might be more in demand. So I wanted to get my healer up to date first. What is he up to? Spying, obviously. Oh, it's a solo instance. Good thing I forgot to set up the party then. Oh, I forgot her on voice actor. Hold on. Such a yummy veggie fruit thing. I don't really know what those are considered. Gotta dip out, please don't apologize. Anytime you gotta dip out, you gotta dip out. It's an old-fashioned tryst. Let's have a peek, shall we? I love Gaidolo so much. Is this the level 8? I'm not. Or 68. I can't remember where it is. I think it's around 68. We're pretty close to finishing, yeah. We have it, my lord. Turned it up among his retainer's possessions. Oh, I'm at 67? Okay. At long last, Gilbard's journal, and not a moment too soon. I've just about outstayed my welcome at the garrison. Yeah, because we're on to you. One sec. Hold on, I gotta give some information on something. It's kind of urgent. I need to give info on my trading for Bunny Garden. My time versus when I can do it. Hold on. When is the Future Games Show announcements this week? Because I was trying to figure out if that is worth checking out. But I gotta find out when is their announcement stream coming up. Okay, I found it. How long is it gonna be? Does anyone have an estimate how long that's gonna be? The Future Games Show Spring Showcase? Yeah, no Mario Day, unfortunately. There's too much to do this week. I'm gonna try to release a short, though, and cover something from Mario. Crap, I have to do that before I sleep. Look, I have to wake up at 8 a.m. I'll figure something out. Alright, my voice is still funny. I can't risk my voice. I gotta be careful. Around 1.5 hours? Is that what it says? Okay, thank you. Okay. Got it. figure out when I was streaming. So that in exchange for the bunny garden, I needed to give it time, and I was trying to figure out when I can do it. Cool. This is why I don't release schedules. As CEO, I'm very lucky in the sense that I can often pivot on the fly. Sometimes have stuff come up last minute, or sometimes gotcha stuff, have live stuff come up last minute. I really feel bad that I'm not that consistent. It's why I try to be especially consistent with Monday streams, with the React and Final Fantasy, because the rest of the week is very inconsistent for me. But it works really well, both for my health and for keeping myself available for interesting things that come up. So, yeah, being able to pivot on the fly is nice.
When the adventurer caught us falling upon the patrol, I had feared the game was up. But thankfully, the other two were blind fools, all this time watching me, and they didn't see a thing.
Val's a butt. I don't like him.
We've only skimmed the tome, but it seems you were right about what happened to Lord Venturelon. Was there ever any doubt? Once we return to Gridania and make this knowledge public, none shall harbor so much as a shred of sympathy for Alamigo.
Bro! What the frick? I thought we saved Alamigo. Calm down.
That shall pave the way for us to propagate Lord Venturelon's will and advance our agenda.
This guy's an asshole. We're gonna take him down. No worries. Oh, also, I know how I was talking about the fancy box. I don't think I can get it. I had to measure the ceiling. It's too low. I've inquired about custom options. Because, I don't know if the cost goes up, though, for custom, so I'm a little nervous about that. Oh, I actually just got a reply on that. Hold on. Let me read the answer about the fancy box real quick before I forget. Oh, okay. They answered my questions. Some good answers, some bad answers. But the good news is I have enough information to make a decision soon, possibly tomorrow. I'm waking up really early tomorrow. I'm gonna get a Vietnamese coffee. Let's see if the caffeine in that makes me bouncing off the walls enough that I can make bad decisions. We'll have to see. I think I have every question answered that I needed now. Everything I was uncertain about anyway. Basically, it comes down to if I pick the custom height. Here's the thing. Okay. Maybe you guys have advice. If any of you are like carpenters, or not engineers, but the architects, whatever. There's two potential places that I can put it. There's a basement area. Renovations are almost done enough that I could use the basement area in the warehouse. The floor's replaced, and then I could put it down there. The downside with that is that I'd have to rewire my Ethernet. The good news is if my Ethernet in the walls are what's broken, then that'll be fixed. And no more internet problems ever again. Or I could put the box upstairs, which is what they recommended. But the problem is that it's 1,500 pounds. And I'm a tiny bit scared of it crashing through the ceiling. Just like a little. That's the other thing though, the basement, it only flooded once. It never flooded any other time in my whole life. But if I put it down there, I'm risking if there's another flood, the like 5-figure box destroyed from floodwater. PC destroyed from floodwater. Everything destroyed from floodwater. Also, it's dusty and gross down there because it's supposed to be just for like, exercise equipment or like hot water heaters. Not supposed to necessarily be for living. But the box has a ventilator, so surely it'll be clean. It's complicated. Those are kind of my options. Go with the basement that flooded, or go with upstairs, but maybe it crashes through the ceiling. They gave me a good point, though. The person basically told me, like, imagine having 8 people over for dinner, and you have a heavy dinner table. There's times people have apartments, and they have 8 people sitting around a dinner, and it never, like, falls in. So it's probably fine. The only thing that makes me nervous is that I can put it on a load-bearing wall, but on the other side of the load-bearing wall is a refrigerator. And I'm not so sure if the load-bearing wall can hold, like, so much of weight on both sides of it, or if it's, like, so much weight on each side of it. If it's both sides, I would be putting the fancy box on the same load-bearing wall as the refrigerator. Here's the best part. It's above the staircase to the basement. So if it crashes, I'm going down the stairs and I'm just gonna fucking die. I mean, I'll probably do that if it crashes anyway. Oh yeah, and on the other side, the third side of the wall is the bathtub. So that's like a lot of heavy stuff in one spot. If you're concerned with that, you can also run cables from the ceiling. I mean, I'd probably just rewire. Because I already have so many issues with the internet, yeah. Yeah. Basements need certain adjustments. It's safe. It's safe to sleep and stuff down there. The problem is it's not good for me. Like I used to game and everything down there. There's like a couch and I used to just game. There's not a lot of space, but enough for me to game. The problem is I'm very allergic to dust and mold. So after the flood, it became kind of unpleasant for me to be down there because I'd have an allergic reaction. And no matter how much I put the air purifiers on, you can still like feel that layer of dust in the air that's hard to get out. But that's because the renovations aren't done. They've been really long. But I can't complain. Because the thing is, I was never able to like get proper help or anything for it. Hiring wasn't a possibility. So it's kind of just whenever Pam Dad is able to do it for free. I'm not gonna complain. Because that's all. I'm already very lucky I have that option. So yeah. It's just slow is the catch. But let me put it this way. I told you guys at the time it was expensive. I'll tell you guys now that it's far enough in it that there's no one gonna tell me like, do a donathon, Pam, what the fuck? Okay, so what they quoted for repairs for the damage and why I decided to proceed slowly. If it wasn't DIY, the cost was $50,000. And no could do. that was not possible. So it's kind of just a matter of slow progress whenever possible, because that's a lot of money. And I know that's kind of rich when the booth is like almost half of that. But there's a lot of quality of life improvements that come along with it. And I want to make it very clear. I got a loan. Like 100% of the fancy box would be going on a loan. Like I don't have that money. 100% would be on the loan. But I mean, people take out student loans or business loans, and it would be a risky investment, but I'm kind of trying to see it that way, where if it works out, it could work out crazy well. Let me put it this way. I still can't talk about what the situation was for a phone tag, but if it had worked out, it would have earned me 5 figures. It would have earned probably over, like, I know for a fact this exact one would have earned me over enough to cover the cost of the box. So if anything like that ever happens again, I'm good. I only need one opportunity that big ever again. And if I've landed it once, even if, hold on, my throat's closing up swollen. Even if it happened once, there's no guarantee it'll ever happen again. It could be making a bad decision. But if it happened once, even if due to circumstances it didn't work out, there's an entire possibility it could happen again, but it'll never happen again unless I have the fancy box. The reason I had to jump through so many hoops in the first place, a big part of it, was because I didn't have the fancy box then. If I did, things would have been drastically different. Like, I still can't talk about what it was, but I was looking into travel, like, I was looking into visas! I was trying so many ways to make it work, and we just couldn't come to anything that worked for all parties. I tried really hard, we ran out of time. And if something happens again, I want to be prepared. And that is probably the best way I could possibly be prepared. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Anyway, I rambled too much. I'm trying to make sure it's a calculated gamble. It's exciting and scary. And again, I have a loan. Don't worry about me, I won't die. I'm not gonna do a subathon for the box, that's dumb. That's my stupid decision. If anything, I'll sell ASMR before I ask for free money. Like, I'm not gonna do that. That makes me a jerk. I also have health issues right now, you guys know that. If it ever comes down to it for that, if it's like, hey, subathon or die, I might cave, but for a want, no way. I think it's kind of predatory. To be blunt, I know it's not very nice to say, but I think it's very predatory when VTubers will do a subathon for something they want, not something they need. If people do a subathon because they want to go on vacation or whatever, like, I mean, I guess if people want to give money, it's fine, but I feel like it's taking advantage of viewers, and I want to be very clear. I'm always grateful for what you guys give me, but I don't want to take the attitude that I'm entitled to it, or make you guys pay for stuff because I don't want to. That's not how I want to live. If I want to make a bad decision, that's on me. I don't want it to be on anyone else. Anyway, we have a solo instance coming up soon. I should try to knock it out before the break. At last, we've uncovered that's Samson. At last, we've uncovered Norval's purpose. And the tome is right before our eyes, no less. Commander Hulua, this isn't Nikkei! Commander Hulua spoke of a faction that vehemently opposes our aiding Alamigo. I dare say we found them. Alazi time! But how can Norval come to lead such a crew? And what is this talk of Vanchilon? I guess we'll figure it out. What? The Gridanian general sung about What? The Gridanian general sung about a nigh in 100 songs, who led our forces against Gilbard in the Autumn War. Other knives? Only to die of an illness before the fighting was over. Aye, the very same. Having lost his leadership, we would have lost the war entirely had the other nations not come to our aid. Don't know about the rest of you, but it seems to me our damning little secret pertains to Vanchilon. Actually, I just realized I'm probably meeting up with a friend tomorrow, after waking up early, because I'm trying to make plans in the area so I don't just wake up for nothing. I might ask them, Because I know they also want a fancy box. I might be like, let's talk about fancy box. Let's weigh some pros and cons together. A
Norval seeks to use
I can't read today. Hold on, let me have a piece of my food. See if it refreshes my brain a little. Okay.
A Norval seeks to use it to stoke the fires of anti-Alamegan sentiment to some sinister end. This cannot be borne. We cannot let them have the journal. Are you with me?
Yeah, let's fight them! I love how Guidolo is like such a dummy, but I love him! I don't know what my type is in games, because I always end up just having like opposite characters as my type. Because Emmerich definitely doesn't line up with any of the other characters I'm down bad against.
Norval, we cannot allow you to have that tome. How did you? No matter. You will not stand in my way.
Bet. Of course, now I have hiccups out of control. I may be a tad over leveled for this. I think it's Sinksy though. I like wide volley, so fancy. Where's my ice pack? Did I get rid of my ice? Stored by it. Oh, wait. I did have it. I just forgot what it looked like. It's cool having us all have the same BARD buffs on it. Oh, guard bow. Leave them to you. I'll take down the other enemies then. Why volume? Oh, so it's not what I thought it was. It's like another whole attack I can use. Cool. You're dying easily. How's the volume? Is it okay or is the game too loud? We're almost done the battle either way. I'm just a bit worried. I think my actual BARD level is higher than 67 though. I thought it was in the 80s. It's definitely higher than it should be, I think. Ooh. too loud. Okay, I'll adjust it when I can. It's hard to fight because I can't pause. I wish I could pause solo instances. It'd be such a small quality of life. Can't mute, sorry, I have to pause! And I can't! Oh, there's still more. I didn't even notice them. This one's so easy. Thank you. Nice. Okay, turn it down a bit. I turned it down exactly 5%, so hopefully that's around good. The difficulty of this is to keep them alive. I mean, they stayed alive pretty fine for me. Yeah, they didn't stand a chance. The one job I've been playing for so long, and they think I'm not gonna sit here and kill bootleg, not nice Emmerich. He has like the same hair, but he's an asshole. Other than his face, all the good parts of Emmerich are gone. Also, Emmerich's face is better anyway. He's got the peeled aura face.
Perhaps you are not such blind fools after all. Very well. Take your journal. I take it. Know the vile crime the Alamegans committed against Lord Vanchelaw, against my own blood, and see the folly of aiding such honorless people.
Well, too late, we've already aided them.
What do you mean, your own blood?
Dun dun dun! He's gonna run away and not tell us. Something tells me that's not the end of him. Wow, that's one pixelated book.
Did I mishear? Did he just say that Vanchelaw was his ancestor?
He did.
Aye, that's what it sounded like. Vanchelaw, the folk hero loved by all, celebrated in countless songs, and that pain in the rear's his descendant. Never would have guessed. Any road, we've got bigger concerns. Let's see what this musty old tome's hiding.
Even Samson's like, oh, this is kind of weird.
To Vanchelaw, I extended an invitation to negotiate peace. The meeting must be in secret, I explained, for not all of my officers share my view. My opponent accepted and arrived at the appointed hour. Peace? Everybody knows there were no peace offer. The hell's this about?
It's a lie! I think Gaidolo has like... Out of every character in the game, he might have some of the strongest makeup. His eyeliner goes hard.
Wait. It continues. Without suspicion, he took his seat. And without suspicion, he drank the poisoned wine. The wine was swift and sure, and within moments, The man lay dead at my feet.
Damn. That's murder.
Wait, Vangelo was murdered. By poison.
By the Alamigos, apparently. Is it true, though? Or by the Alamegans, not the Alamigo.
To this day, Lord Vangelo remains an object of worship among many Gridanians. Were they to learn of this, it would pose a serious and ongoing impediment to diplomatic relations. There's no denying that some Alamegans did some terrible things in the past. But what Norval's trying to do ain't no better. Might as well be...
Hold on. My brain is melting.
Might be as he's after the truth, but nothing good'll come of this, and certainly not any decent song.
I lost it. Hold on. Maybe I did eat something bad, because I'm feeling so queasy. What did I do? Unless this is a part of the sick.
The truth. Tell me, Gaidolo. When we surrender this journal to our superiors, what do you think they would do with the knowledge? The seed seers aside, I reckon the brass hats at the Adder's Nest would want to cover it up. Bury it nice and deep and pretend it never existed.
That sounds like a horrible idea. Although in this case, maybe kind of important. As it's gonna bring back a lot of resentment that doesn't even make sense if none of those people are still alive. Wasn't the booba bird in the thumbnail for this? Oh, wait, you're right. Oh, shit. I just searched level 60 to 70 bard quests and that came up, but you're right. She was in Heavensward. Oh, shoot, I clicked. I guess that was a mistake then. I'm just gonna screenshot Gaidolo's face right here. At the end of the stream, I'll replace it for the VOD with this one, I guess. This is pretty out of context. It should work.
You're the leader of our merry band, Sanson, and duty compels me to obey your orders, shite though they often are. You decide whether we hand over the journal or not.
I didn't clickbait! Google Images lied to me!
Gaidolo would entrust this decision to me. But what about you, Obake?
Yeah, just a big-ass face of Gaidolo. That was actually what I wanted! But I couldn't find any good screenshots! I wanted Gaidolo! We should all decide. That sounds more fair. Booba Bird is better for viewers? Not if I'm lying, though!
No. Forgive me this unseemly display. Gaidolo has the right of it. As the leader, mine is the burden of the decision. At any rate, this ain't the place for moral dilemmas. Let's get ourselves back to...
Let's get ourselves back! I cannot read today for Jesus Christ! That's okay, we'll get rid of the bard quests while my brain isn't braining too much. Isn't this the end of Gaidolo? Or does, Shadowbringers doesn't have Gaidolo anymore, does it? I'm gonna miss him! I like him!
Let's get ourselves back to the castrum before Norvaland mates decide they want to have another go.
I don't know why my tracking keeps dying. I'm slouching too much. Maybe everything's blocking my face. Back up on my legs I go. No more? Man, I'm kind of sad that we'll never see Gaidolo again. He's been a fun NPC. I like him. I guess the next quest picks up here. Oh no, this is just finishing it. Okay. We'll have to see if he actually ends. That'd be nice if he just shows up randomly here and there afterwards. Dolphin tea! I didn't make any today. I messed up. I forgot the minion roulette for today. I like cycling through them all. Okay. So Gaidolo disappeared. I'll disappear too and give Samson some time. Yeah. Summoned him and killed him. Which class was my favorite job quest? Dark Knight was pretty good so far. Bard, I wouldn't say it's riveting content for anyone else, but I really like Gaidolo. I think Astrologian. I really liked the Stormblood Astrologian, but the Heaven Sword was pretty mid. Dancer's been okay. Oh, one of his sons was there. So he didn't denounce the murder. I'm not done warrior yet, no. True. Why would he conceal the death? There must be a reason then, or the murder might not be true. It could even be the other way around. The hero could have tried to do the killing, and then it was covered up because that would have been even more controversial. I'm thinking of maybe picking up warrior for the patches in Shadowbringers, so we'll see. We're gonna have to solve the mystery ourselves. Why does my timer say 8 minutes? That's not right. It's been an hour and a half. I'm gonna take a break now. I must have set a wrong number on the timer. Anyway, I'll be back in a few minutes. One sec. I'll be back in a few minutes. Warrior's Peak, hilarious. I might pick it up for the patches. We'll see. It's one of the ones I've been eyeing, so maybe if it can push my interest. I'll be back soon. Oh, let me drop a link to the spring sale while I'm gone. If you want to check out the items that are eligible for an entry into the spring raffle, it's a great time to browse while you're waiting. Let me drop the... Hold on, I'm trying to find a link of everything for sale. It's hard to find the link. Enter clearance sale. Okay. Here's the link! I'll be back soon! Meow, 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 meow. What am I doing? I think my brain is just not here today.
Day at the office. Hangover, Goldine.
Oh, you're playing Pokemon too.
I hate this. I hate.
Nice.
Oh
What
my
the
God.
fuck? That is not Pokemon.
It wants to die. It begs for death.
What is that? What is that?
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I really hate it. it. It looks like it's straining to escape its tentacruel body.
Thank you for putting it out of its misery.
I put it.
Oh my god. I'm Shadow Skylar and Tade Bogus on Pietro. I know about Pokemon.
What did you do?
It mouths to approximate the same shape, but when you say it kind of like you
Don't
and Nihongo.
worry about it.
Oh no. It's making kind of a noise. Yuri-chan. Look.
Alright, let's do 9.
Okay, we're gonna go 9. Who released a tweet longer trying to cancel Pippa over her mismanagement of Flavor Town?
Fucking Kershaw!
Bitch! Kershaw!
God fucking damn it.
Oh, bro. We're trying to be an ally with this guard. Specifically so that shit won't happen, bro. So can you get your head out of here? Oh my god. Oh, the caffeine gave me a big burp. You're welcome. Tascado, I guess. I'm gonna have more funnel. See, maybe I did it on purpose to lighten the mood because I'm really sad, and I thought that maybe you know we could use a laugh right now. Totally on purpose. Totally on purpose. Ah! No! Fuck! So I just spilled all my food on the floor. Okay, I managed. One of them landed on my keyboard, and you know, 5-second rule. I'm pretty desperate. The one that landed on a dust bunny, considering I'm very allergic to dust, is going to have to be sacrificed. The other one, I'm gonna pretend I don't know which one it is, and eventually eat one that landed on my keyboard, which is, you know, the keyboards are one of the germiest surfaces in our entire houses. I hate this. It was greasy dumplings too, so now my floor is all greasy and my keyboard's all greasy. It's really greasy gamer time, huh? I hate this. Give me a second to eat the hopefully not keyboard dumpling. I'm desperate. What the fuck? Luca's a degen? I don't know, Chad, which option should we go with? I don't know. I like how not a single option here is not degen. The game just... When do you think would be the most inconvenient? What's the time we need to like try to hint that we don't want to keep it on, huh? Hello, Katie. I think everyone is saying 3, so I think we're gonna have to ask about the passionate girl-on-girl bonding time. Yeah. I like how she said it with such like a straight voice too, just like the energy went down. She just asked it really normally. Hello, Speckled Derped.
ええ、完全防水加工がされているので、どれだけ汗に濡れても大丈夫よ。
I missed. Wait. This is fine. This is fine. Oh my god. That ass though. Voices. So far, the voices aren't sounding like super anime. They're not like, oh, hiya, gozaimasu. They're like more.
手加減なしよ。
Okay. We know how to play. We're just throwing. Nice. Nope. I am not trying. Oh no, I'm doing so badly. I'm doing so badly. Oh no. Do I have to try? Oh no.
困ったな。
It's like she's really embarrassed, but she's like trying to pull out the riz, but she's like actually genuinely embarrassed. That was actually a much cuter reaction than I expected. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm coming, and then they're like, Chad, no, I didn't mean it that way, Chad. Don't clip it. Oh my God, Chad. Oh, don't clip it, Chad. Oh, it's like, can you not? Can you not? That's like, if you accidentally make a horny joke, that's one thing. Okay, so what? Weirdo, if you've got any seat. Well, I did say I could use another husband around. I think playing Busted Fellows before this was a fucking mistake. I'm ruining a children's game. And no funny business. We'll do this easy way or the fun way. Kim mom was spending some time. She's spending some time around, but we weren't like actively like doing anything together. And then I'm like sitting with headphones on in another room just watching Takupi. And then Pim mom comes in an absolute panic. She's like, oh my God, are you okay? And then I'm like, what do you mean? I'm just watching a show. Like, what do you mean, am I okay? It turns out she was watching like some sort of YouTube video. And in the YouTube video, there were kids screaming in the background. She went back to watch it and unpaused. And she's like, oh, I thought the kids screaming were you. I thought you hurt yourself. My own mother! My own mother heard screaming children and thought it was me! The audacity! How dare! So I touched the butthole.
I wonder if this is
And we
more or
won,
less
because I
ghosts
touched
than
the
fire
butthole.
ghost elevators. Makes you think.
Live free from what you do not see. Keep darkness in your being. Turn away, disobey. I'm the end and not beginning. Happy feet to believe me. Attack me not to stop the bleeding. Say my name. Say my name. Sephiroth. I think I went an octave up there. Whoops. The second test become a shattered heaven. Rose of rejection, thorn and pride. Waste no more time fighting the demons. The demions and the evil inside. And then you let it inside! And then you let it inside! But what if I get possessed? Not that I'm scared, mind you.
Dunno. Maybe we could use the Heimlich maneuver to force it out of you.
I don't think that's how possession works. Yeah! What the fuck? There's no way that's the actual word for word line! Where did he go? Why did he teleport? Why did he teleport? Hi, Mavia! I will give you a thank you in a second. Why is he teleporting? Why is he teleporting? Why is he teleporting? Why can he teleport? That is no. Is a swimsuit or is that like a ribbon?
こんなに大勢押しかけてサインが欲しいのかしら
About that weird idol game, and whenever I'm reminded of it, it makes me laugh because it's so gross. Sorry for the long wait there. I had to take care of something. Yeah. Speaking of good things, can't give any details, of course, but this year might be looking up, hopefully, compared to last year. already. Not anything as crazy as that, but something cooking maybe. Okay. Let me just finish the last bite of my squash because I need to sleep soon. I can't eat too much later. And then we can power through. Oh wait, it's March. There's something I want to make this month. If I can. We might need to experiment on my member stream this month. Or potentially start making it on the member stream this month. If we do, you guys are keeping your mouth shut. You are not telling anyone what you hear. I have something. I have a terrible idea that I want to go through with because I can. We'll see. Let's finish the quest for now. Oh wait, let me, hold on. Okay. Oh, I will be uploading a video tomorrow, by the way, hopefully, even though I'm not streaming. It has nothing to do with Mario, so I'm also going to try to have a Mario short. I just have another video that I think tomorrow is good. Sleeping Truths Lie. We're on the 68 quests! Sanson is on the verge of making a decision on the tome. Sorry that when I clink my metal straw and stir it around, it's so loud. I'm so sorry. It's really good for warm-ups, though, with a metal straw, 'cause it's like... You can feel the vibrations really good in a metal straw. It loosens up my throat so wonderfully. Oh, I don't read this one. Hold on. Okay, let's get it. Let's get this history struck in. Yes. I mean, I'd ascertain its credibility first. If it's true, then you can't just rewrite history because it's inconvenient. Even if it's making your own side looks bad, it's fucked up to lie if you know the truth. Verily. Every time I see the word verily now, my entire brain just like, Nayuta, is that you? Part of me really wanted to cosplay Nayuta if I went to any cons this year and get everyone I know to cosplay Nayuta. Pam, please! Yeah, odd chance I ever go to a convention and I can cosplay. I need to do like a mask version of Nayuta or something, and you guys like get a like full biker helmet Nayuta. And we all have to cosplay Nayuta! All of us! We'll just run around as a horde of like 50 of them. It'll be amazing. Let me, Abby. Alright. You're ready to make your decision. Out with it. Out with it! Fine then, don't tell us. That is a terribly cursed mount. I can't tell if I love it or hate it. Oh, he's right here. Inside? Oh.
So, you've made up your mind then. What about what to do with the truth? I have. I shall go to the Adder's Nest and entrust the journal to our superior's care. Above all, we cannot allow it to be used as an instrument of hatred.
That's the thing, though. That's the one bad thing about knowing the truth, but I also think it's wrong to keep it from people. So it's kind of like, what do you do?
Having said that, neither will I stand for the truth to be erased. I will oppose any attempt to do so with all my being.
Good for him.
I'm not sure if I understand. What do you want to do exactly?
You wish I was more free to play friendly. Yeah. I mean, it's not too bad, but once you get to a certain point, you literally have to pay to continue. So that's the rough part, yeah, for sure. That was what made me avoid getting into it for a lot of years. But as a VTuber, I was in a position where I could justify finally giving it a try. If I wasn't VTubing, I don't think I could justify putting that much money into a game.
I will hand over the journal, on the condition that the truth be revealed one day, when the people are ready to accept it.
That day is never coming.
Call me indecisive, but I cannot bear to see the tome misused, nor the truth willfully buried.
It's just coping that one day people will magically get along.
Well, look at you. Sanson the Stiff, standing his ground.
He's learning to become a bard.
Goes without saying, but I'm with you, Chief. Ain't no one gonna exploit or erase history on my watch.
You can play many hours for free. Even I'm still in the free territory. Once I get to Shadowbringers, I'll finally be in paid territory for the first time ever. That's crazy.
Thank you, my friends, for trusting in me. Don't let it get to your head, though, eh? Had your decision not been to my liking, I would have knocked you flat on your arse and resigned from your
Swiven unit. What's that word even?
So much for you decide. Never change, Gaidalo.
Gaidalo and Sanson have a fun dynamic. It's like a dad and the rebellious son, but the son is Gaidalo.
Captain Sanson, right? Some fellow asked me to pass this letter to you.
It is cursed, don't worry, TGM. It's cursed to the point it's gonna tick off a lot of people.
This is from Norval. The journal is yours to do with as you wish, but ere you take it away, I would speak with Obake, and Obake alone, one last time. I await you in Dimwald, by the Percipient One. Oh, this reeks. Tell me it don't.
Yeah, I don't trust him one bit. I love the cat people, that's fair. I originally wanted to play as a Mikute girl a long time ago when I was too young to even legally play the game. And then eventually, I was debating playing as Alala, but then by the time I finally got into it, the bunny men were out, and I was like... And I immediately knew what I had to do.
But if this is a trap, why would Norval, the strongest of all of us... why would Norval ask for the strongest of all of us? He may truly have something important to say. Conversely, I would also offer us a chance to convey our intent. I am loath to expose you to any danger, my friend. But will you go with this meeting? I don't like the idea of you going alone, but that'd defeat the purpose of the meeting. At the first sign of danger, though, get out there fast, alright?
Is it gonna be a battle or are we gonna kiss? Why do I have to go alone? What is it? Instructions unclear. Actually, I don't remember when Final Fantasy XIV came out, but I'm guessing no. I mean, you have to be 18 to play this game, don't you? I'm pretty sure you have to be 18. Real turban. I mean, even though I'm not a fan of shellfish IRL so much. I used to like shellfish. And then I had pet shrimp, and now eating them makes me feel like I'm eating my pet shrimp. And it freaks me out. I saw a really cool thing that I was debating getting for stream, but I feel like it might be kind of unfair to get it for content and kind of weird. There's self-cleaning, self-feeding, self-sufficient, let me see if I can find one. Like shrimp tanks? You don't have to feed them ever or clean them ever. And you have pet shrimp. And like, there's many generations of them. But the thing is, I don't know how humane they are for the shrimp. Which is kind of why I haven't actually considered getting one properly. If I knew they were humane for the shrimp and they were happy in there, that'd be one thing, but like, I don't want to buy shrimp and have them be absolutely miserable for my own content. That's not fair to the shrimp. They didn't ask to be born in a jar. But I also think it's really cool. It's kind of like these. Like the algae that grows in it. I don't know how long it said they can last, but basically you never have to feed them or anything, ever. And this is one of the examples. You can take them apart, but you don't really have to. Like, the entire point of them is self-sustaining. And I just thought that was really awesome. But I also can't see it really working like that. It sounds too simple. And if I knew it was fine, that would be so awesome. To have like a hand cam, let's check out the shrimp today. But I just worry it could be inhumane to the little buggers. And just in case I haven't got one, because I don't want to like be an asshole. That's it. Long story short, I don't want to be an asshole. I'm looking it up right now, and apparently they are kind of bad for the shrimp. Like, it's self-sustaining for a certain amount of time, but then they die a lot quicker than they should die in the wild. So that's good to know. Help me steer clear of that. It's a novelty item then. The main reason I kind of wanted it is I'm not very good at looking after fish. I really like fish, but I can never manage to look after them properly. And self-sustaining is nice because then I don't have to feel like I'm gonna fuck up. But I'm so scared after all the times I was bad at it that I don't wanna get it and then find out I have to put them in a proper tank and then just suck at it and have a repeat. No, Ehe fish cute is worth giving a fish a shitty life knowingly. It's a big tree. Absolutely massive. Oh, he did not come alone. He is a liar. I mean, we kind of saw this coming though, let's be real. Alright, Guidalo. I'm coming back. We were scammed. Your cousins raise saltwater fish? One of my dream pets, I really wanted a jellyfish or a seahorse. But when I was reading through like how to care for seahorses, a lot of people were saying that it's actually harder than raising children. And I was like, well, I don't think I could do that. So, I would kill the jellyfish or the seahorse, so maybe never. Even if it would be cool. I can look at videos or visit aquariums. I was the diversion. I guess they're after Sanson now. No. Sanson's weak. They're gonna kill him. Can't believe Guidolo didn't see it coming. Seems like it's like a type of thing he'd predict from a mile away. I think the main thing that makes saltwater different from freshwater, you don't only have to worry about like the pH, you have to worry about the salinity and a lot of things that you wouldn't have to worry about with freshwater fish. So it's like looking after fish, but even harder. Aquariums? Is that a game? A game that feels like a real one? My main thing is I really want fish because they're relaxing, but I wonder if there's some sort of game that's like an aquarium but works as a wallpaper but looks realistic. I wonder if I could put it somewhere and make like a big TV or something that displays it all the time. Because then it would kind of feel like an aquarium without any actual fish fucking dying. So what if fish glow under black light? That's so cool. I know some of them do, like the deep sea fish. I didn't know all of them. I wonder if it is the salinity. They left a message in blood! Oh god, Sanson is dead. That whore son can take his ransom and shove it up his arse. I love Guidolo. Some people insult differently. They're like, I'm gonna kill him when I find him. Instead we have Guidolo, that whore son can take his ransom and shove it up his arse. I love him. He's me. He's me for real. Let's storm the hideout. We don't know where they are, though. How do we storm it? How can you always be so calm? I've killed gods. Listen, Guidolo, I've seen worse. Almost done. It's crazy. Big stretch. Ow. I stretched too much. I pulled my shoulder out. It's so weird whenever you find like an NPC just in such a normal place like Gridania for not an event. Reminds you that the world really is happening around it in game. Alright. Alright, let's have our meeting. Let's rescue Sanson. That's actually a good call. Because what if they were teaming up? And they just planned on, like, you know, stealing it from Sanson as well. Everyone we need to deal with wants it, so it kind of, he has a point. That we should keep it in our hands for now. Tonto! I miss him! Almost coming full circle. Maybe eventually I should try to do my other job quests. Up until this point, if in Shadowbringers I don't have them anyway, might not be a bad idea to do some of the others, but not right now. Maybe when we're caught up in the main story. For now, as long as I have one healer, one tank, and one DPS wherever I'm at in the story, I'm happy with that. I do have Dancer, though, because I did Dancer in Stormblood, so I have the Dancer quests caught up. That's good, because then all I have to do... Dancer and Bard should share a same role quest, I think. So that'll give me 2 right there. Sweet dreams are made of peace. Who am I to deny their peace? I'm so tired. I'm so sorry you guys have to watch my brain break down in real time today. I am just not with it. Not even in a bad way necessarily. It's hard to be entertaining when you're just so fucking tired. The quest titles are always so good. Ooh. Refulgent Arrow. Street Shot Mastery. So that's how I get Refulgent Arrow. I just replaces Straight Shot. Interesting. Gaidolo is keenly waiting to see how the order of the Twin Adder will move. 45 minutes? What do you mean 45 minutes? What's in 45 minutes? Oh, 3 hours, nah. I've only been streaming 2 hours and 6 minutes. We have 55, we're good. I do want to do a bit of leveling too if I have time. Did any of you guys watch the Crystalline Conflict VTuber tournament? How was it? I hope it went well. I want to check out the VODs when I can. If they ever do another one, I'd love to participate, but if it's not like 2 weekend days. 2 weekend days is a bit too much for me, unfortunately. As much as I'd love to, I just can't. Alright, here we go. You watched Lane's part, how'd she do? I hope she had fun.
Command has made its decision. You will not wish to hear this, but the Order rejects Norval's demands. He and his band are to be summarily eliminated.
For a second, I mixed up Norval and Samson, and I was like, excuse me? You're eliminating me? But that's kind of fair after what he did.
What? Hold on a second. You won't even try to negotiate Samson's release?
No, they're just giving him up.
As a nation, we cannot bow to acts of intimidation. I'm afraid negotiation was never an option. And here I must repeat the order for you to relinquish the journal at once.
What if I say no? What if I quit your order? She was the only one on the team that played PvP. Oh no! Were the others playing it for the first time? That's so rough.
So what you're saying is, you're abandoning Samson. You're gonna let him die. Here's the great Vengelan, hero to all Gridanians, but you won't even lend an ear to his descendant. Oh no. Instead, you choose the easy way out. Just kill everyone, even your own man. Wash away the bloody past with more blood.
What an asswipe!
Just to be clear, I ain't siding with Norval. There's no excusing his method, but there's no excusing yours either. It's bullshit, and that's what it is.
You tell him! Aye, it's bullshit!
Now, pray do not be so quick to despair, for I was simply relaying the outcome of Command's deliberation. A deliberation in which the Elder Seedseer had no part.
Ooh, then we can break it. They did win a couple times, though. I'm so proud!
As you say, Gaidolo, the orders are bullshit. Not the words I would have chosen, but you spoke the truth nonetheless. And I, for one, have no intention of abiding by them.
I like this guy. I thought he was a piece of shit, but maybe he's onto something. Even Gaidolo was caught off guard.
The decision was largely influenced by a small handful of our leadership, and not the boldest handful, if I may add. 'Tis plain from the fact that they did not think to bring the matter before the Elder Seedseer.
They're cowards. They didn't want to get her involved.
Captain Smith is a dear comrade. I like you. Or like you. Like you, I would spare no aid in any effort to rescue him. And I am pleased to say that we are not alone in this sentiment. As a matter of fact, I have already reached out to my Lancer and Archer acquaintances, and they stand ready to aid our cause.
Let's go! Let's bring the BARD army.
Oh, now we're talking. There's still hope for the Order if it has good blokes like you, Vorsi.
Vorsi.
I would thank you not to call me that.
I don't know, it's pretty pink.
Now, the Order will move as soon as they ascertain the enemy's location, so time is of the essence. Gaidolo, pray take word of these developments to Jehantel.
I like that musical motif.
Meanwhile, Obake, I need you to bear word to the two guildmasters, Lucien and Yuin.
You win. Probably just win. It's like a silent Y.
Tell them that the time is nigh, and pray they return here swiftly.
Hold on. I wish I didn't get hiccups so much. I gotta figure out what causes hiccups and get them to screw off. Alas. Until then, we are stuck with the hiccups. I like Gridania. Do you guys feel the same about your starter town? Anytime you're in it, the music just feels so nostalgic and makes you so happy. Anytime a long event takes place in Gridania, I always just have this, like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like the tingly feeling of warm happiness. For lack of a better way to word it. It makes me feel, I don't know. It just feels like home. I assume you watched the trailer of the game with the stolen Aetheryte? I don't. Oh, do you mean Pikmon? Pikmon is a piece of work. I am a little peeved at it though, with people being like, "Oh my God, they're copying Pal World." Yeah, what are they copying about Pal World? The fact that it copied Pokemon? Like, I don't know what you expect. Like, I'm sorry. Pal World's not exactly innocent itself. You used to feel nostalgic about Starter Cities, but not anymore. I feel nostalgic now about, I feel nostalgic now, too, though, about, Ishgard, so... Maybe it's just anything I haven't done in a while. I don't know. No, I have to go inside. Yeah, that room. I forgot this existed. It's been a while. I thought that said Harsha font for a second, and I was like, no way! As if it would be that easy. Oh, that nighttime theme is so beautiful. I love that song. That's one of my favorite to play on whistle and flute. I haven't practiced whistle much in a while. I gotta get on it a bit. Are any of them innocent in that sense? Nah. I've noticed that I like to play a lot of games with morally gray characters. I like games where everyone's a little fucked up. There we go. Oh. I wonder what quest they have for me. Oh, Captain Iron Mask! The fantasy is very good. We're on the final section of the fantasy. I genuinely thought when I was a kid, I heard Final Fantasy, and I thought it was like the final game in a series called Fantasy. Or I thought it was like the Final Fantasy game that would ever be made. And I was always like, why is it the final one? I don't even know when I learned that wasn't the case. I must have at least been in high school. It was pretty bad, like for the longest time. I just didn't know. I think it was around the time I found out about 14, actually. I finally realized that's not what it is. God. So unsettling to look at. It's like the world is just frozen in time here. Like the moment of destruction is now the eternity type vibes. Just below this. There used to be a rumor that the first Final Fantasy was going to be the last game from Square. Is that why they called it Final Fantasy, and then I'm guessing it blew up way more than they could have anticipated? Oh, I forgot to set up a party or do any pictures at all today. I'm so sorry. I'll do one towards the end, but my brain is exhausted. At least we're getting through the quests. Like, okay. Alright, let's give him a thrashing. I'm ready. I found a cough drop I really liked when I was in Japan. Making a drink out of it's really nice. Feels nostalgic.
Well, well. I was not expecting you two. Here to deliver the Gridanian's answer, are we?
Norval is such a little shit. Look at him. Right now he changed outfits and everything. He is literally so evil!
You wish, you craven whore, son! Whatever your demands are, it ain't got nothing to do with us.
What flavor? Menthol? It's like not flavored really. It's medicine flavored. But it's just a brand I used to buy in Japan, so it's very nostalgic.
You are acting alone. I thought you had some wits. Or do you care that little for your friend?
LMX sandwich! Also, I can confirm we're probably going to be doing Fatal Frame for quite a bit of time on Wednesday, and probably Bunny Garden on Thursday, so look forward to it. Gonna be a good week. And then hopefully this time I'll be well enough to do my concert like I wanted to a couple weeks ago. I'm so sorry that's so late. It's one of those things I really need to be in my good health to do properly. And that's not really been kind to me, but it is what it is. If it was a concert with guests, I'd tough it through, but where it's solo, it's a lot easier to push it. I'm gonna give you guys my best.
Kill Sanson before you get your answer, and all deals are off. Everything you've worked for up in smoke. Or do you care that little for your goal?
Bunny Garden might be Saturday, depending. I need to fit in the Nikkei collab Thursday or Saturday. I gotta find someone available one of the days. Ideally Saturday after my solo karaoke.
Mayhap you have some wits after all, but clever though your ploy may be, have you the strength to back it up? Oh, don't you worry on that score. We're gonna knock you around so hard, all the scales will fall from your eyes.
Welcome back, Josh! Hopefully everything is okay.
And
You came in just in time for a fight. I'm gonna turn... Oh, I already turned the volume down, okay.
And if that ain't enough to make you see clearly, I'll even slap in a song. Something lively to wake you up from your misguided beliefs.
One sec, I'm gonna hydrate a lot before it starts, just in case. Just a busy day, all good. Make sure to get rest too, yeah? I love Gaidaloo! He's so badass, but also so warm. He cares about his friends. He's really got that good bard energy, and I love that. I also, I found one thing kind of wholesome. Remember when I said I found out the hard way? That whenever, Pam family is in the warehouse spending some time, they said they can't hear me, but I found out the hard way they can. Because Pam's sibling was very tired and asked me a question, and I was like, oops, I wasn't supposed to hear that. And I'm like, what do you mean? I found out the reason that none of them ever told me. And apparently it's because they liked hearing me sound so happy on stream that they didn't want me to, like, try to be quieter or anything, because they just wanted me to be happy. It was so wholesome. Even though I'm still kind of mortified. And it's taking a bit of time to adjust to that. There's a lot of things said on stream that, you know, finding out your parents or siblings heard is very, very awkward. I really want to die a little bit, but only a little bit, it's okay. they said anything, I'd be like stupidly self-conscious. Although it still feels like the ultimate betrayal, knowing all this time, I did not have as much privacy as I may have anticipated. All because of Pam neighbor asking that one specific question. And then I had to confront Pam family and be like, hey, yeah. Pain! I do know they can't hear everything though. It is just kind of a sometimes type deal. If the Pam family's in the warehouse, it's kind of like sometimes it can be heard, sometimes it can't. Depends on my volume. And probably like if they're doing anything. Nice! Easy, fast. Let's go! What does Pam mom think of Emmerich? I don't want to ask. I don't want to ask. I think I'd prefer to keep it that way. I don't know what has been and what hasn't been. Let's keep it that way.
Why? Why do you not understand? Why do you not see the Alamegans for the filth they are?
I'm also partially, like, Pam families often sees me at my lowest that you guys don't ever see. So they probably don't mind hearing me at my highest, but this is going really fast.
That song, how do you know it?
I missed the lyrics! Fuck! It must be the song from the legend.
I learned it just recently, with a spot of help from Jehuntel here. He showed me Vanchelon's grave, which I understand your family's been tending to for generations.
Hello, James Maynard.
The song was engraved on the headstone. It's a fine piece, and it ain't hard to see why your ancestor loved it. Taking up arms that we might have peace, so the words go.
The irony, having to push through violence to get peace, sucks.
Words that came from Vanchelon himself, as a matter of fact. The Autumn War gave birth to a good many anthems, and a good many of them borrowed his words. Take a look, and you'll notice a recurring theme. Peace and harmony. How dare you preach to me of my ancestor? For generations, my family has sought justice for Lord Vanchelon. You couldn't possibly comprehend our pain. Not us, perhaps, but I dare say your great-grandsire, Lord Landrinel, could comprehend it better than any man. He witnessed his own sire murdered before his eyes. He knew the painful truth, yet he chose to keep it a secret. Why was this, do you suppose?
Because sharing it would take away from the peace he wanted, probably.
It was because he knew that, above all else, his sire desired peace. Had it been made known that their hero was struck down by treachery, ordinary Gridanians would not have been satisfied with protecting their homes. Nay, I keep forgetting. Nay! I don't know anymore. Nay, they would have demanded justice. They would have demanded blood. The war would have raged on, leaving yet more death and destruction in its wake. And the peace that Lord Vanchelon dreamed of would have gone up in smoke. Knowing this, Lord Landrinel. Spare me your lies. Lord Vangela desired Alamigo's destruction. You cannot tell me otherwise.
Okay, then I'll kill you. I guess that's not peace either, though.
Tell me, young man, did it not strike you as odd that I knew of Lord Vangelon's grave? That which your family has kept secret all these years.
I was gonna say, I wonder if he was Landrinel and changed his name, but he knew him. That makes more sense.
The explanation is simple. I had the honor of knowing Lord Landrinel.
Wow. Gasp! That was a shocked face!
Like you, he admired Lord Vangela and everything he stood for. And what he stood for, first of all, was peace and harmony. If you would honor both their memories, you would do well to honor these ideals.
Otherwise, you're hurting what both of them wanted.
No. This cannot be.
You look so heartbroken.
My ancestors despised Alamegans. Yes, they all did. If not, everything I've labored for, all the blood and tears, have been for naught.
Yeah, imagine finding out you killed tons of people for absolutely nothing. Feels bad, man. Imagine if you just didn't fucking murder them. That's crazy.
I ask not that you forgive, but know that neither will we forget. When the time is right, I will see to it that all know of Lord Vangelan's great sacrifice. This I swear on Nofika's name.
He's so heartbroken. Falls dramatically to his knees. Oh, the tears.
I ask only that you believe, as your ancestors fervently did, in a brighter future. One of our own shaping, undarkened by shadows of the past.
That was intense. Not as intense as Dark Knight, but still up there. The Bard ones are pretty decent. Look, his Yellow Kingdom Hearts outfit. Yeah. Alright. Almost done, I think. Can't see it going too much longer. Ow! Why do I keep cracking everything stretching today? I think I'm just falling apart to employees. That's gotta be it. I'm gonna fly over. I just find the adders just look like bumblebees.
My apologies for keeping you waiting, Commander. I have Gilbard's journal with me, and I will surrender it on one condition. Once the veracity of the tome's contents is ascertained, The Order must make the truth public knowledge when the time is right.
You trust them? I don't trust them. I mean, good for you, but I also don't trust anyone, so...
On this, we are of a mind. Oh, on this, we are of a mind, Captain Smith. Not only will I relay your terms to our leaders, I will speak thoroughly in favor of them.
Nice! Honeybee Lovely Sims, they kinda do look like they would be.
But know that mine is but one voice, and more shall be needed if we are to strengthen our cause. As such, you must rise through the ranks swiftly to stand by me.
Oh, I love when they encourage Sanson. He is my son. I need to see him grow.
Stand with you. I fear it'll take me a while to attain that honor. To be fooled and taken captive so easily, I'm still green as summer grass. 'Tis true that the success of this mission is owed much to Obake.
Yeah, I did everything.
And you would do well to give him your profuse thanks. However, I suggest that you also give yourself more credit. You may have much to learn, but you will learn them in good time. This time, you were faced with numerous trials, yet did you not accomplish your mission in spite of them?
True.
Aye, listen, Divorcee. We came back with the tome. No one can say we didn't do our jobs. Look at you! A bit of praise and you're a stunned marmot!
He just doesn't know what to do with it.
That won't do at all. If you're gonna shape the future of our nation, you're going to have to shape up. You're right, Gaidolo. From leading our unit to fulfilling my promise to Norval, much rests upon my shoulders. Come what may, I will ever stand tall and forge on.
Cute!
Obake, I must needs go to file my report, but ere I leave, allow me to offer you my heartfelt thanks. Not only for your invaluable aid, but for being an example to me. By following your lead, I shall strive to become the best leader I can be, that my unit's song might one day serve to rouse all Gridania.
We did it! Except I think this isn't the last part of the quest, so we didn't yet!
And off he goes. Good that he's hale and hearty at any rate. I'll stick with Sanson for a while. Make sure he don't tear open any stitches.
Oh yeah, he's injured.
In the meantime, would you go and let Jahantel know we are returned?
I cannot read today, I'm so sorry.
I'll be along myself soon enough. But speaking of the old man, to think that he knew of Angelon's son. You don't get to that age and not rub shoulders with a legend or two, eh?
Me when I'm old, I want to talk about all the little legends I've rubbed shoulders with. Honestly, as a VTuber, I guess I have a bit of a legacy, huh? I've definitely interacted with some big people. When you're also a performer, you don't always think about it. You're just living your life, man. How's he injured in a world of magic healing? They forgot to heal him. They just left him to die. No healing. You learn your lesson better if you suffer. Apparently. I got in the log. I love how he just lives here now. It's a comfy log, you know what? Fair. Would live in this log. Nice protection from the elements, but also you can have a fire where there's ventilation. Nice trees. Would do. Elementum Azura. So the leadership still doesn't like them, but Commander Ulwada's like, I kind of hope that Sanson and Gaidolo will come back in some other context in the future. And it'll be a nice Easter egg for whoever's playing through these. It's a very basic plot, I guess, for a job quest. It's not overly complex or riveting. It didn't have me on my toes, but I liked the characters. I like Gaidalo and Sanson. Maybe a tad over dramatic and not complex enough in its execution, but it wasn't bad either. Nice. It feels so good to level up. I say level up, but it's more like a skill level up because there was no level actually. That's a lie! Once you're done, the next quest will be available from jail until they never did a quest again. They should remove that because he's never gonna have any more if it's just role quests. That's a lie! He doesn't do it anymore. How fair are you as of late? How are you doing knowing that you'll never have a quest again? Yeah, I was already leveled. Now we can level Dark Knight a bit though. We have the Bard at level 81. We're good for all the way to Endwalker at this rate. Not to the end of Endwalker, but to the end of Shadowbringers. As long as I slowly level it up. Oh my god, what the fuck is this? I don't remember seeing any of these before. Is it a hunt one? I'm not gonna attack it because I feel like it might be a rare hunt monster. It looks like a gremlin. It looks like an actual gremlin. I say as someone who never watched Gremlins, but it literally looks like a gremlin. Hold on, I wanna... Maybe more like a Furby, yeah? No! Come back! I don't want your butt in the photo! Come back! Don't... Oh, that's good news. There is an afterwards quest? Oh! So there's just one. That's nice then. Come on, turn around! Damn it! I don't want it to get... Oh, yeah, no! Speed. No. Get a picture with this giant Furby gremlin. I couldn't even get its ears in it. It's just like a giant mouth. Good enough. Is it the creature in the Shadowbringer cinematic? I haven't seen that one in a long time. I haven't watched it since I started playing, or at least that I remember, because I didn't want spoilers. I thought I could watch it again when I'm done Stormblood. Okay! I'm gonna set up a roulette, and you guys can join if you want, if anyone's in game. I'm at 67. Oh god, I'm at level 67. Oh, let me see. Hold on. Or I'll set up a party finder. I'm gonna do PvP and then maybe a trial? Because I don't think I have time for a lot, but I think fitting in a trial after would be really good to get me a bit more level. I know it's not a crazy amount, but it's still something. Password will be in chat. We'll leave it a minute or two in case anyone wants to join. And then on Twitch. Alright. We have a couple spots open if anyone wants to join. If I don't see any replies in a little while, that's okay. We'll just move on. Yeah. I will hydrate a bit until then. Just checking some deadlines for projects and stuff that I'm joining for other people's while I'm here so that I can not miss the deadlines. Let's see. Hold on. Give it a tiny bit more, and then we'll have a rando join the last spot if we need to. With my menthol tea. I mean, it's good for my throat. The other thing is doing this. Just. After I do that, you can genuinely hear how much clearer my voice is. It's so healthy for you. So I need to, I always do that warm up before a stream and after stream as a cooldown. Yeah. That's how I managed to not lose my voice anymore. Like if you see the clip that comes up often with Pippa, for the game show, you can hear my voice in that is not okay. I actually was barely able to talk that day, and I tried really hard to tough it out for the collab. I haven't had a problem like that in quite a while. And when I did, I stopped streaming immediately for a week. Because I wasn't taking chances. Anyway, thank you guys for joining! Let's go into it. I'm paranoid, so I'm gonna eat one more food first. And then we'll do a trial with whoever wants to join. Just gotta wait for enough people. Shouldn't be long. It's late, but not too late, so... We can sit with John Pal at the end for a photo for whoever wants to join. It's the finale of the BARD quest! We gotta sit with the dude. No stretches are enough stretches right now. It's probably good that I'm going to sleep early. Okay. What's the password? It's pinned in chat! It's full though, unfortunately. I will do a trial though. You can try to join that if you want, depending. God, the calming nature sounds of this area and game are so nice. Very relaxing. Very calming. I have to do stuff like this more often. When I want background noise, I should just open games. and go somewhere comfy. Instead of look up OSTs or something and then fall into a YouTube rabbit hole and get nothing done. The problem with being a YouTuber, when you're easily distracted by YouTube. Pin. You're doing already. Nice, you made it in then. You have a JRPG playlist? I have a JRPG playlist. I have multiple. So I guess you're Ursa then. I'll make sense with the trade earlier. I just like this mount for PvP. I feel like a god riding the sun in this with my fancy cape. Someone come over here with me! Hello, Diogo! I just got on your Shiva mount. That's fair. Wait a second. The mounts can play. Did you guys say before that the one mount that doesn't play the battle song is the one for oh god, what's it called? The one that's like, and then you let it inside. I don't remember what the song is. I let it inside my head and I don't even know what it is apparently. That one would be really fun to listen to while PvPing. Because it'll motivate me to kill people. But I don't... I think that's the one you guys said for some reason it doesn't play the mount song. Like it plays something else. I'm dying. Where'd my team go? Ugh. I'm surrounded.
It's over. I'm dead. It's over.
My awareness is always so bad. Yeah, the Sephiroth song. I want to listen to that one. And like scream while doing PvP. I was abandoned. To be fair, there were a lot of blue there, so I can see why I might have been abandoned. It's kind of my fault for not abandoning. Blast this at them! There's only a couple here. We can kill them. What about this one? Anyone there yet? One red guy. Oh, a couple red guys. And our team running away because we decided it's not worth it, but I'm slower than you guys. Come on! Why does this always happen to me? I want to say I swear I'm being targeted, but you guys said because I'm playing Astro, I actually am being targeted. So, yeah. If the enemy so much as sees me, I might as well just die myself. Just jump off a cliff. Oh, Mount Music doesn't play in PvP. I didn't know that. That's a shame. take them out and the team falls. I never bother to heal anyone though, so I'm like, I probably should heal people more, huh? I really should. I'm like a DPS and a healer trench coat, honestly. I enjoy murder. I don't really heal people though. Oh, red has it. Blue is coming behind us, I think. I'm gonna blast this on this one guy, because it's fun. Blow up one random person before I die. It's so fun to kill people in this game. Let me get on my mount! Fuck! Astro is bad at murdering, but it's fun to try. It's the one time I'm allowed to try. I still kind of want to learn Scholar. I think it would be more fun for PvP. I want to run around spreading plague. It sounds incredibly amusing. There's no one marked here. Oh, it's up above. Or was that the one inside the cave? No one's here. Oh, red's coming. Red's coming, guys! We can steal it! Never mind, there's a lot of them coming. I just want a higher vantage point. I'm like in the heart of red territory. Oh, blue, right? No. Yeah, blue. I watched the Shadowbringers trailer a long time ago. It's been a long time since I saw it. I love the song though. Weeps the sun, her tears on our skin. The days of our years gone, our souls soaked in sin. These memories ache with the weight of tomorrow. Ooh, for something. I don't know. I'm dying again. Fuck you. Blech. The other problem with Astro is that it works really well when the team stays together. And I feel like my team, I always seem to have the luck of getting the team that does not want to fucking cooperate. And it is what it is. There's no one here. I'm gonna stay. It's not here for a long time. I'm staying anyway. We're gonna get it. We're gonna protect it. I'll give everyone who walks by a buff. Yippee! I love how no one's even coming to steal it. Because we're so far in last place, no one cares. notice how there's a trend here. I'm somehow always on the team that gets last place. Almost every time. That's crazy. Guess you can't go through there then. The snowman is too big. Ooh, another one disappeared. I'm gonna kill anyone who comes near it. It's my team! Let's go! I just used a healing potion. That was dumb. Come on, get red! Get them out of it! Woo! I went flying. That certainly has nothing to do with healers that don't heal. Bullshit. Bullshit. There's teams that don't have healers at all. Someone else can throw potions. I don't know. I don't need to heal. I don't care. Hey, we're in second now, so shut up. Clearly it's working, okay? Don't question my methods. I know what I'm doing. Clearly. Fine, I'll heal. You want me to heal? Oh my god, I'm healing! That's crazy! Oh my god, I'm healing people! Wow! Wow! Wow, 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 wow! They died anyway. Why did I bother? Get away from me! See, I could have been healing myself, but no. I try to heal other people for once and I fucking die anyway! No healing ever again. I could have killed the people and it wouldn't have happened. Exactly, LMG. Are you alive? Then you don't need healing. You can manage. Ooh, win first! Let's kill this one guy. It's like the opposite of getting one guy. At least that's a witch hunt, though. That's evil. We take this, we win. Or if we kill a couple people, we win, I think. Why can't I do anything? Oh, I was on my mount. I died. I died, but not before I threw some nukes. It was worth it, no regret. We're all very close to winning right now. It's a battle in the center, a battle to the death. Ooh, there's a big one. Whoever takes that big one could have the win. Yeah! Let's go! For what? 0 assists? What do you mean? What do you mean I didn't hurt anyone? Shut the fuck up. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I am I now? I healed out of spite. I did. Let's do one trial. Does anyone else in chat want to join and is logged in right now for the trial, or do we just use the same party? I don't know if I should set up one or if it's like a waste of time, basically. I'm indifferent. I just want to blast through a trial so that we can get a tiny bit more leveling stuff. Join. It needs 8, but we can have some randos join. I'll set it up. Trials. Recruit. There we go. Password is still 0000. It should be in private. For anyone who wants to do just something quick, I am not used to tanking trials. I also don't remember how to use Dark Knight. I'm gonna have to do a big refresher. But the thing is, I wanted to refresh it after I do all the job quests. Because after I do all the job quests, I'll know how to do everything. And at that point, I'm gonna binge. No, the role quests, I can probably do as we go if they're not as interesting. Or I can binge them as soon as my level's all the way up. Because Shadowbringers goes up to 80. So I can level it with the MSQ. Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more spots if anyone wants to join. No worries if anyone doesn't. Thank you for the raid. Hello. Also, I think, wasn't it your team that, was it your team? I think that won the Crystalline Conflict Tournament. Congrats. That looked so fun. I really wanted to join the tournament. I was invited too, but I couldn't join both weekend days. I was so sad. I supported it though. I shared it everywhere. I was like, this tournament's so cool. Leia's so amazing for organizing that. Did they? Maybe I'm wrong. I might be wrong. I don't know. I also have 2 spots open right now in Party Finder if anyone's on Primal. If you want to hop in and join, I'm just doing a trial real quick. I might get some water and do one more. My adrenaline's kind of high, so I feel like if I could do a dungeon as well. I really need to get to level 70 because we're almost at Shadowbringers. They did. Okay, I'm right. They did. I didn't want to be wrong. For those of you that are like, oh my god, they did. I didn't want to. I didn't want to get your hopes up for nothing. Okay. For anyone who doesn't know who I am, I'm the CEO of Flasia, Obake, Pam, welcome in. We just finished my BARD quests, essentially. And now, I'm going through. Oh yeah, the password's pinned in chat, by the way, if anyone's trying to get in. We're trying to slowly get through all of my job quests. Not all of them, but the most important ones. Because I think I'm in the last couple patches of Stormblood. But before I blast through and get to Shadowbringers, because I've been told I'm not going to want to stop when I get there, I'm trying to clear out all the boring shit every Monday, essentially. And then we'll make some progress. Also, this thing is taunting me. I don't know what it is, other than it looks like a giant Furby, and it's creeping me out. I'm just ignoring it entirely. It's not attacking me, so whatever. Hello, Charizard! Yeah, it's just this creepy giant gremlin thing. It made me really happy to see the Crystalline Conflict Tournament, though, because I feel like Final Fantasy XIV, it's this thing that, like, it was really big for VTubers when I started playing, but it kind of fell off, but I never fell off. I love to keep playing it, even if it's, like, this tiny little thing in the corner of my channel that does, like, the worst of everything on my channel. It's very much my comfort game. So I'm very happy I can still share it with you guys. Hunter here from Playstream. This is an A rank. I knew it was a big rank. I just didn't know what rank it was. I made the mistake before of running up to. I didn't know that people like set up things for hunts, and I didn't know. And I went up and attacked the really rare hunt monster on my own. The worst part is I'm pretty sure I died. It was a little embarrassing. One more spot if anyone wants to join. If not, actually, you know what? I think I might want to do the trial had one dungeon just because we're so close. I think it'd be good to knock it out. I think I can still wake up at the time I need to. I'm gonna run and refill my drink really quickly. And then it'll still be open. I'll just put my break screen on here so people can try to join. Oh, there's no music here though. That's probably fine. We'll be back in a few minutes. We'll do a trial and then maybe a dungeon. I don't remember how to tank. I really need to practice. I've never done a tank in the main story before. I'm just slowly working up to it. Actually, let's get our picture now. Because when I wrap up, I'm going to want to wrap up very quickly. Because we finished the BARD quests today, I wanted to sit with Jahantel. If anyone wants to join, this is the frame I'll take the picture with. If anyone wants to get in, we'll get in this exact frame. Is that the Wii shop? Hold on. I need to find a way to zoom out a bit. There, this frame will work. More people can get in. Okay, I'll be right back in a few minutes. I'm gonna set a timer, but I might take a little bit longer or a little shorter, depending. That's one way to have break music. Whoever's doing that, you're my hero. Okay, we'll be back. I speed ran, so we're back a bit early. Give me a sec. All right. Thank you for the music, for making it sound less awkward. I'll grab a nice screenshot now. Let's see. Oh yeah, I gotta give you a sec to get in if you want. Or maybe that was not. Maybe that wasn't a viewer. That was just a person. Let's get it from this angle, because then no one's left out or covered. Wait, where is it? Do I have it with me? Yeah! I'm saving the picture! Okay. Awesome. Okay, I grabbed a shot. Now let's get into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm assuming no one's gonna join the last bot, so we can just have one poor rando. One poor rando. That's hilarious. A bunch of VTuber fans and one random guy while I'm being one of the tanks and don't know what I'm doing. Incredible. I'm sorry if I die. I'll refresh the job requirements by the time I use it regularly. I just want to level it up first, and then I'll learn it when I have everything unlocked. Okay. Trial. One rando. This will be a time. Yeah, a bunch of friends and one sacrifice. Imagine if they're also a VTuber fan who just ends up here and is like, yo! There's no way they would know. They wouldn't recognize any of us, though. But it would be really funny. Daylight savings is still killing you? That's a mood! If I wasn't so desperate to level, I think I'd go to sleep myself. But the problem is we're getting so close that I think I might only have 1 or 2 streams where I make time for leveling left, so I think I really need to get it a bit higher than this. If we can at least get to 69 today, that would be nice. Pun was not intended until it came out of my mouth, and now let's pretend it was intended. Yeah, the only cross-region one, unfortunately, is Oceania. Always remember stance. Which is the tank stance button for me? I never remember, and I never have my stance on, and everyone's mad. Which one is it? Everything is damage, damage, damage. I like unmend. The sound of it is intimidating. The blue one right next to the red one? There's a lot of blue and a lot of red going on here. This one? I feel like grit. Ah, yes. Grit, okay. This is gonna be a disaster, just a heads up. I think I should probably not be main tank. Not if there's a rando. If there wasn't, I would encourage pushing myself. Oh, I forgot to put the thing that makes it limited. But on the bright side, this is a banger. I'm gonna let, Daniel, do you want to use tank stance? Yeah, not me. I'm gonna just fight normally if you don't mind. Indulgent Bicep. That's an incredible name. I'll still get us buffs though. Well, that's the AoE one. But it's fun to blast off. Oh, I used too many things at once. I really need to refresh what any of these do. If something lights up, that clearly means I should press it, is what I'm going with. Oh shit, that's grid! All on grid, all on grid, all on grid! I'm sorry! My brain hurts. I'm not used to having to manage MP. It feels weird, man. I'm not gonna learn it when I get to 100. I mean, I'm gonna learn it when I get to level 70 for the expansion. I'm gonna learn it specifically for the section I'm playing, so that I don't learn and then have to relearn when I get new moves, because that drives me absolutely nuts. When you feel like you learned everything and then it all changes anyway. I hate that. I'm so sorry that I'm like this. When I actually learn, I'll do better, I promise. I owe you a stream learning properly. I should probably, this guy, provoke. So that's not on anyone else. Yeah! Yeah, let's go! We speed ran! I feel that whenever a new expansion comes out, yeah. That's why I'd rather just learn it when I get to Shadowbringers. We did it! I did absolutely nothing, but I mean... I was moral support. Yippee! Alright, let's leave. I want to do, I have to make a new party finder because there's too many of us. I want to do one dungeon as well. It's going to be very... Wait. I'm setting up something. It's going to take a bit. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Trust me. I know you don't hear anything right now, but trust me.
souls cry, a passion dwelling. Oh god, the timing was off. Hold on, now it'll be better on my end in a sec. Hold on! Come on, you can do it, music! Why is it not working? Oh. Cable input! Cable input! No! The music stopped! I finally got it working! Okay, restarting works too. That's my song, I have to, I'm obligated. A true bard moment. Children of the land, do you hear? Echoes of truth that once rang clear. Two souls intertwined, one true love they did find, ringing out, and heaven's near. But flames that burn full bright soon fell dark. Memories dimmed by shadowed hearts. In the waxing gloom, did wait the lovers know, watching as their worlds drift apart. One soul's cry, a passion dwelling within. Sacrifice, a final plea to her kin. Yet this bond of hope by treachery was broke, scattering her words to the wind. Swelling over long seas of blood are a song, and death an afterthought to those who fight for naught. A throne fuck was that meow? Children of the land, answer this. Why must you turn to empty place? Tell me why break trust? Why turn the past to dust? Seeking solace in the abyss. Tell me why create a circle none can break? Why must you let go the life you were bestowed? This I fear I'll never know.
That's always one of my absolute favorite songs in the game. I do have a bit of bad news though. We may have to end stream here. Unless 2 more people are able to join, we have to end stream. If we do, it's not a big deal. You guys are just too scared to let me tank. I'm not comfortable tanking randos. I haven't done my job quests since level 60 because I'm trying to get to level 70 so we can story binge them all at once. So I don't know how to actually tank. I did need more bodies, but as soon as I said the call, people jumped in, so we're good to go. Thank you, Daniel and Tiola. Yeah, apologies for that. If I was more caught up, it wouldn't be a problem, but I don't think it would be fair to anyone just trying to do their roulette getting stuck with me. So that's why I only really do anything other than PvP or trials with stream guests, because then it feels less evil? I'm half tempted to see if I should try to get a voice acting collab again for, I haven't in Final Fantasy, but for the Dark Knight collabs, or for the Dark Knight quests where the other ones are so good, I wonder. But also I had kind of fun doing, like, soloing all the edgy stuff, so we'll see. Thank you, Sassafras, for the super, appreciated. Let's jump into it. I wonder who would have fun being edgy. There's so many people. I don't know who would have the most fun being edgy. All of them would, I think. Before I end up getting a collab and taking the edgy characters for myself. I'll probably just solo it. It's easier. Well, when we get... okay. We get a trial again. Never mind. That's, whoopsies. On the bright side, I'm very familiar with KFC time. I keep forgetting to hit the limited button. Oh yeah, I have to activate the fight. I forget. I forget that I'm supposed to be the fight instigator here. Right. That's me. Oops. Come on. I should probably make you face it this way, so I'm not being such an asshole. I just AoE'd it because it's easier. One of these attacks, I think, makes my MP go up. I need to get more familiar with whatever that one is and make sure I use it more often. Behind the rocks. Yeah. Get over here! I should use blood weapon. I keep forgetting I'm not supposed to dodge the attacks. I'm supposed to take it. Me just casually not using the first attack or the rotation the whole time until the end. Do you remember the Shadowbringers trailer song? I remember the acapella part at the beginning. I remember most of it, to be honest. It's a good banger of a song. Yippee! We did it! I am gonna have to rush out a bit now, though. Simply because I really have to go to sleep early. I kind of wanted to be asleep already, actually, so I really need to sleep. But thank you guys for the stream. We got our picture, so I don't think I have time for another one, unfortunately, but I do stream Final Fantasy every Monday, so don't worry. For those of you who came in today, I know we had a couple new faces. Don't worry, I usually do it on Mondays. It is health permitting, which has been a bit rough lately. I seem to be having Mondays in particular attacked by some sort of force that does not want me to stream Final Fantasy. But we're doing our best. Number rotation is 1-3. As it usually fills up MP. Okay, that's why I was struggling. Because I was forgetting the basic attack. I gotta get some sleep. I'm gonna stream again probably with Fatal Frame on Wednesday. There's a chance I do Fatal Frame and Bunny Garden on Thursday and I skip Wednesday entirely. If I'm still under the weather, I need to get better. I really, really need to get better. But I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to check out Playa's Spring Clearance Sale. There's tons of really nice Final Fantasy items in the sale as well, including the Endwalker OST. Ooh. And any eligible clearance item that you get that ships before March 30th, you do get an entry into our raffle with a bunch of cool prizes, including a Switch 2 and a bunch of other things. There'll be 42 winners. So make sure to check that out if you want. Yeah. I will. Already made a purchase. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys later. Let me draw my links real quick. Sorry that today was so scuffed. But I had a fun time hanging out regardless, so I hope you guys did as well. Alright. Let's go find somewhere cool to send you guys on Twitch first, and then YouTube, so stick around if you're on the YouTube side. And I'll make sure you guys end up somewhere nice and comfy. Let's see. Alright. Bye-bye! Oh, yeah! And, on Saturday, I'm sorry, I get distracted. On Saturday, I'm hoping to recreate the first karaoke I ever did. But, like, now that I am a better singer after 5 years. So, as long as I'm well enough and recover enough, I'm really excited for that. If you want to check it out, it would mean a lot to me. Now, let's see where we can go. Hold on. Twitch first. Let's see. Anyone streaming this that I follow? Doesn't look like it, so... Because it's also Miku Day! I think we can raid Jay, who just started streaming, and is going to be drawing Miku! And then we'll raid on the YouTube side, don't worry. I also found out the credits aren't actually working for the Twitch side. I gotta figure out why that app won't connect to Twitch anymore. I don't know. This is Jay. Make sure to read the rules so you don't say anything that'll be weird, okay? And then we'll find somewhere to go on YouTube. Alright. Now let's go to the YouTube side. Let's see. A screenshot's kind of amusing with the chatter talking about bedtime. Yeah, bedtime in a coffin. At least when I looked up. That's a very different type of bedtime, jeez. That's a bit of a more, you know, permanent solution to bedtime. Let's see where we can go. Hold on. Okay. I think I know where we're going. Hold on. Said you forgot it's a Monday? It's okay! Daylight savings is messing us all up. Alright, I've decided where we're going. We are going to be raiding Terra 404, playing Miku Boxing! One of my absolute favorite games of all time. I'm gonna go play for a few minutes myself before I sleep. I'll send you guys over here. Again, make sure to read the rules so you don't say anything that'll be weird, okay? And have a good time playing watching Miku Boxing. But if you know what's good for you, you'll punch along. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Make sure to read the rules again, okay?